California fires for dummies, because apparently y'all need this. Number one, first and foremost, the reason they are not using ocean water to put out these fires is because it would destroy the soil. Soil plus salt equals bad. Which leads me to number two, a lack of water infrastructure in California. The reason there is a complete lack of water infrastructure in California is because Gavin fucking Newsom never went through with building the infrastructure, despite all of Californians overwhelmingly voting on the $7.5 billion bill back in 2014. Even if we wanted to use the ocean water to put out fires, we can't do it because we don't have the resources to. Number three, and this is a biggie, it's not climate change, you just need to clean. Guys, this isn't a new concept. Nature's gonna nature all over the place. Debris will fall to the forest floor and will pile up quickly, and if it's not cleared by necessary controlled burn batches, then Mother Nature will come in and do it herself, which is exactly what's happening now. Which leads me to number four. It is political. Actually, the mayor of LA's decision recently to cut $17 million from the fire department's budget. And we can thank Gavin Newsom for his decision to reroute all of California's water to the ocean in order to prevent a useless fish from going extinct. And here's just a couple honorary mentions. Yes, Gavin, all of those things have happened, and they were very preventable things if it wasn't for your direct negligence. What you should have been focusing on is how to prevent these things from happening instead of now reaching the point where you have to pander for attention now that you let it happen. And for all of you dummies that don't know, the LA mayor, California governor, senators, and the current president and VP are all Democrat. So if you're looking for someone to blame, try the Democrats.
We have not done justice on our forest management. I don't think anyone disputes that.
California's a mess. We're giving billions and billions of dollars for forest fires in California. There's no reason for those fires to be like they are. They're leaving them dirty. It's a disgraceful thing. Old trees are sitting there rotting and dry, and instead of cleaning it up, they don't touch them. They leave them, and we end up with these massive fires that we're paying hundreds of billions of dollars for to fix, and the destruction is incredible. So I think California ought to get their act together and clean up their forests and manage their forests, because it's disgraceful. What's happening should never happen. I go all over the country and I meet with governors. The first thing they say is there's no reason for forest fires like that in California. So I say to the governor, or whoever's going to be the governor of California, you better get your act together.
Red flag alerts are in effect for California as massive wildfires continue to burn, the unrelenting flames turning entire communities to ash. And the hellscape has now reached Hollywood after yet another fire broke out overnight.
And a live look from the West Coast right now. You can see it is just a thick, dark cloud covering most of Los Angeles County here. A picture from the chopper showing you just how widespread those flames are. Firefighters getting a bit of a break today, though, as the Santa Ana winds died down, but they're expected to pick back up again tonight. ABC's Alex Stone is on the ground for us with a closer look at the utter devastation.
The devastation is everywhere here. Behind me, you can see a chiropractor's office where this burned. It is like this, neighborhood after neighborhood, everything gone, street after street.
Almost unimaginable scenes in Los Angeles. KBC's Chopper giving us a gut-wrenching view of the devastation from multiple fires burning in Southern California.
Really never seen any destruction like this before. Everything is gone.
Block after block.
Yeah. What a disaster. What a heart-wrenching disaster.
Not a disaster. Ridiculous.
It is so, it's beyond sad. It feels like Maui, Lahaina situation
again.
All over again. This is absolutely insane, especially when this could have been prevented. This state has fires every year, year after year after year, and yet it's just, in my mind, I was thinking, okay, they can't prevent it because it's dry. The land is dry. Mm-hmm. But we have learned that it could have been prevented.
It could have been prevented. And my question is, so we get fires down here, but we're a long way from water in our section. We're literally in a bowl. I don't know how we would do it in this space, but where they in that LA side, I do see how they could have done it. And you see what the young lady said. They had, it was voted on 2014. Billions of dollars. And you know what happened with that money?
That was over 10 years ago.
10 years ago. That money went in multiple places and not to the infrastructure.
Yes, and they cut 17 point how much in the for the firefighters? And how do they explain not being able to have no water when there was infrastructures that could have been put in place that
priority
the current governor didn't even want to happen? I'm like, why would you not want to have dams in your state where it's prone to forest fires because it's surrounded so much of the land is forest?
Priority. It wasn't prioritized. California prioritizes everything else, but the things that are important. They prioritize. You see what the young lady said. They made sure that the water goes back into the ocean just so it can protect a fish. And that's some stupid stuff that California will do. And now in California is definitely a state, and we've seen that. We vote here. We live here. We live in California, people. That it'll be something on a ballot saying, "Oh, we want to protect Harvey the fish. It's gonna be an $82 billion project," and people will be so damn stupid that they'll be like, "Yeah, we want to protect Harvey the fish." You know, that's the mindset how Californians have. Not all, but a lot of that Californian mindset is weak.
But we know that now it's changing. It has to.
So, but look at this lady. Look at this lady.
Governor, you got a second? Governor, I live here, Governor. That was my daughter's school, Governor. Please tell me what you're going to do. I'm not going to hurt him, I promise.
I'm literally talking to the president right now to specifically answer the question of what we can do for you and your daughter.
Oh, now you want to talk to the president.
Can I hear your call? Because I don't believe it.
Can I hear a call? I don't believe it. I think it's a lie.
I'm sorry. There's literally, I've tried 5 times. That's why I'm walking around to make the call.
Why is the president not taking your call?
Because it's not going through. So
Why?
I have to get cell service.
So let's get it. Let's get it. I want to be here when you call the president.
No, that's right.
I'm doing that right now. And it's to immediately get reimbursements, individual assistance, and to help you. I'm devastated for you. I'm so sorry, especially for your daughter. I have 4 kids losing the school.
Everyone who went to school there, they lost their homes. They lost 2 homes because they were living in one and building another. Governor, please tell me, what are you going to do with the president right now?
We're getting the resources to help rebuild.
Why was there no water in the hydrants, Governor?
That's all literally.
Is it going to be different next time?
It has to be. Has to be. Of course.
What are you going to do?
I'm doing
To
everything
fill the
I
hydrants. I would fill them up personally, you know that.
I literally have.
I would fill up the hydrants myself.
I understand.
But would you do that?
I would do whatever I can.
But you're not. I see do you know there's water dripping over there, Governor? There's water coming out there. You can use it.
I appreciate it. I'm going to make the call to address everything I can right now, including making sure people
I'd
are
like
safe.
to make sure you do. Can I have an opportunity to at least tell people you're doing what you're saying you're doing?
Oh, see.
Can somebody have a contact? Can I have your contact information?
Right there.
Governor.
Stay on them, lady. I love it.
No,
Hold up.
No, you give me your phone number right now.
How sad.
This is very sad.
How sad.
So we're gonna pray, man. Praise God. We used to live in some of those areas, and we moved away from a couple years ago. And this is extreme. This is very extreme.
Nothing like it to realize that the water sources that you could have had, you don't have because somebody else diverted those to another place is unbelievable. To save an animal, I mean, humans first, then animals. I'm sorry, I don't care what you say. That's the order. That's how God's order is. He put us to be able to rule over the animals, so we're first. What else you got? Because I'm just beyond frustrated and angry about this situation. It's to no end. To no end.
It's ridiculous, man. This is okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right.